Well, so who's willing to work for their dream? You know, I think in today's culture, it's almost like you got to apologize for working hard. And yet when I study every single athlete, any team, sports team, anybody in entertainment, anybody that succeeds at the highest levels at anything, the people that we love, the people that we admire in any field have worked hard. But even before you get into the work, you got to learn to dream. And I know, man, as an engineer, even that word just seems so strange to me. I remember they said that you got to put yourself in the dream. Now let me walk back in time. I'm from Columbiaville, Michigan. I think there's 400 some people in the town. Nobody had any money. I mean, a newer house would have been 1970s. You know, that would have been the newest house. Most of the houses were 1940s. And then the house we lived in was 1861. No word of a lie. We were tearing into the house as we were trying to remodel it just to get it livable, and we found Civil War letters in our house that we donated to the society, Columbiaville Rotary Club Society. So that's how old it was. Like, we didn't know anything about money. We didn't ever see anything. And so now I'm getting into this business where I'm broke, frustrated, outside of having no money, bad attitude, bad finances, bad marriage. Outside of that, I had everything going on. And so they said, put yourself in your dream. I'm like, I just want to change all that. I just wanted that to go away. They said, no, but you gotta give yourself like a foretaste of your future. And I'm like, all right, I've heard it on enough tapes at the time, CDs today, and all right, Lori, we're gonna have a foretaste of our future. So today, let's not argue. I think that lasted at least the drive to the house that we decided we're gonna walk through, you know, because we were going to look at a bigger house. We're living in a 982 square foot mansion at the time. And I mean, this is as big, I think it was a 3,800, it might have been a 4,200 square foot house. And this was gargantuan to me, you know? I mean, so I'm like, okay, we're walking, and we go through, and the thing I remember about that first house is like we pull up late at night, and it was being built, and the first time we were able to sneak in, there was a window open, we could hop down, and we're walking, and I got to the living room area, and above, there was a bridge in the house. Now I know many of you are like, I've seen bridges in houses. For a kid from Columbiaville, Michigan, it's the first time I've ever seen a bridge in a house. I'm like, Lori, look at that. I didn't even know what it was. It's whatever that is, that's cool. It's strange to do something out of your comfort zone, but if you're going to do something different, you have to start thinking differently. So you got to start doing things that are uncomfortable. If you constantly drive the cars that you already can afford, if you constantly walk around the houses that you already have, if you constantly live the lifestyle you're already living, you're not stretching your subconscious mind. We talk about the ant, the elephant. It's time to start training the elephant of where it's going, not what it's living right now. It's going to take courage to do that. Because I'll tell you, the first time I'd walk in the room, I was like, why did I just do that? Why did I just sit in a Cadillac at the time? I remember I wanted a Cadillac STS. Now for years, I'd see the ads because I watched all the sports, and I'd see the ads for them, and I never sat in it. Why would a perfectly logical engineer sit in a car that he can't afford? That makes no sense to me. And then they're like, if you want to live your dream, you're going to have to stretch your thinking. And I'm like, okay. So I sat in there, you know, and it's the first car I ever had where you actually press a button, it's zzz. Wow, the steering wheel moves power. I mean, I remember when I finally got one, that I literally would sit in there I sat in there, my son still remembers. Remember, Dad, you played with that for like 30 minutes. Yes. Don't tell anybody though, okay? You know, now I just told everybody, but anyway. But what was happening, and I didn't understand it, it made no sense to me, and it won't to you, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. If you want some things to change, it's gonna change with your thinking. And one of the first things, the power of the dream is, describe to me the lifestyle, if you could live any lifestyle you wanted, what would it be? And then my next question would be, are you giving yourself a foretaste of your future? Oh no, I'm just doing the work, Orrin. Eventually when I have the money, then I'll go do that. I'm like, no. You're getting it backwards. You start putting yourself, making that picture real. Do you realize that both houses that we have today, there's bridges. I didn't design, I look at it and said, the other day I was walking through, Lori built this beautiful 17,800 square foot, just absolutely stunningly beautiful house. And we've redone the whole property. It's just like, I walked that property, I'm like, who lives here? Because this is not where a Columbiaville kid lives. But what happened is, through walking and seeing these bridges and putting out different things, and Lori and I would gather and we'd collect things that we liked in houses, and then Lori'd say, can I build my house this year? And I never told her no, I just told her slow for a very long time. Now some of you, believe me, we could have built houses a lot faster, but just through a chain of events, and say finally, I remember I was looking at a Pilatus plane, and it was beautiful. We're flying it, and we're like, I've got the cash. I'm like, I'm going to buy a Pilatus plane. I never buy it the same day, so I'm going to sleep on it. And I was thinking, you know, tomorrow I think I'm going to buy that. I went to bed. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, I'm not buying that plane. I've told Lori slow for a long time. I'm going to take that money. I'll fly commercial. And so as I was flying commercial that next year, every time, I love my wife. I love my wife. I love my wife. I love my wife. And to see her build that house, and now to be able to wake up, and man, where our master bedroom is, I wake up out of bed, and I lift my head up, and I look out, and I have, Lori's built this amazing set of windows, bay windows, sliding glass doors. You look out over the bay, Bay St. Lucie. It's the most stunning view. The sun is rising. You can look out and you can see the sunrise right from the master bedroom. And I'm telling you, we walked through house after house. We'd go up north and I'd walk through house after house on the water. And I'd say, oh yeah, we're going to have our master bedroom. We'll be able to look out over the water and see the sunrise. It's like all of those crazy dreams that I thought were nuts when we were doing it. Now we're living it. Now, some of you are like, well, good for you, Orrin. That's good for you. No. That's good for you. All Lori and I did, and the other life coaches, all we've done is we're being the model and showing you what's possible.